3 mistakes I made on my first archery elk hunt. This was my first archery elk hunt, so I wasn't exactly sure what to expect, and I wasn't able to do as much research as I would have liked to. The number one mistake I made was thinking that you're going to be able to close the distance on a herd of elk out in the open. I know that sounds silly, but it is something that you're not really going to be able to do because the cows are like spies and they just make one barking noise and essentially you're busted and they're gonna keep moving. So you definitely want to avoid trying to close the distance. So number 2 was I did not read any books on backcountry hunting. In hindsight, I wish I would have read something like Cameron Hanes' book or one of the good backcountry hunting books that are out there. I didn't read any, so I can't really give you a recommendation, but Cameron Hanes can shoot at 120 yards, so I'm sure his book is good. The last and final mistake that I made was not training to judge the distance of an elk at scale. So elk are really huge animals, and when they're at 90 yards, they look like they're at 70 yards. It's just something that you really can't prepare for, and in hindsight, I wish I would have, gotten a life-size replica of an elk. I don't know exactly what you would do to train for that, but that is just something you need to be aware of. So here's my call to action. When you're prepping for your archery elk hunt, I want you, if you have a center pin, I want you to practice shooting from 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, and 70, all on one distance setting, because really, in the heat of things, you're not going to have time to change your distance. And also, if you have a multi-pin, I can't really speak to that, but it is one thing. You should practice shooting with one single pin at multiple distances. This will help take a lot of stress off of you in the moment.